America is now a land of the RoboCops. It seems the police usually are emotionless. Whenever I go to this country, I always find police there in heavy gears with guns, heavy shades, and they don't smile. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but that's the reality. In America, whenever you come across a police officer, it seems they don't know how to smile. They don't know how to be polite. I'm sorry, American police, I have found not to be polite. This is a general situation in America. Whereas I'm proud of our British police. They are much, much, much more well behaved. Probably the most well behaved police officers in the world. We have our bad apples, like every nation does, but overwhelming majority, if not all of them, are extremely well behaved, well mannered, and polite. But when it comes to crime control, our British police are probably the best in the world. Whereas when I go to America, whenever I go to that country where my mother is a citizen, my eldest son is a citizen, all my siblings are American citizens, I even worked in that country for many years, I never loved America for many reasons. The police, the law enforcing agencies, not being polite is one of them. Even the American immigration officers, whenever you land into that country, the immigration officers there always behave like you have done a crime going to that country or even asking to enter that country. Why? Why? Why do you have to be so robust about your law enforcement? Why do you have to be so impolite all the time? Overwhelming majority of American police officers are not polite. They act like RoboCops. America has become a land of RoboCops with heavy shades, heavy gears, and guns. It seems that politeness is not there. Whereas when it comes to London Met and the British police officers, look at us, look at our people here, look at our police officers here. We find them to be our friends. They're approachable. They greet you with a smile. I was born in Bangladesh, and there, police are probably the worst enemy of the state because they are among the most corrupt. They are the most brutal force in that country, where police extort money much more than the people pay taxes to the government. So we had to run from that country because they couldn't give us any protection. But when you go to America and when you see that Statue of Liberty holding the torch up, you expect that land to be polite. Overwhelming, as I said on the other hand, overwhelming majority of Americans are great people, lovely people. But the police, I'm sorry, America, your country is run by RoboCops. RoboCops. So there is obviously a breakdown of relationship between the police forces and the ordinary people. It's about time America should take a lesson from the British police, how to behave with the normal people. Because if people lose respect from the police, from the law enforcing agencies, that country will surely be doomed because rule of law will break down. And the present ongoing situation in America, where we all know racism is quite bad when it comes to policing in America. And it's also quite vivid when we see the prison system in America. And we have done quite a bit of research. I have done quite a bit of research. My friends have done quite a bit of research into what's going on in American prisons. It seems that whenever it comes to American prisons, there, instead of reforming, in many cases, reforming the people behind the bars, there are criminal activities often take place in American prisons. But police, I don't know, it's owing to their failure or they intentionally keep a blind eyes about that. So the American policing system needs to be overhauled. And American government needs to do something so that people can rebuild their trust on the policing system of America. Otherwise, America is now a land of RoboCops. And the police are not polite, they are not well behaved either. It's a land where people are afraid of police. Only the criminals should be afraid of the police.